Hey, how's it going? It's October 22nd, 11/17, Tuesday. I didn't upload my video yesterday. I was like too lazy. I recorded it though, so after I record this one, I'll upload the next two together. So, I'm smoking a lot of weed. That's what I have left. Finish it today. So I'm kind of like brain dead again. I found it. My mom gave me these claws to clean out behind her desk. And one of the things I picked up was this Tupperware, and it was filled with weed. She didn't know how long it was there, but it was like homegrown because it had all these seeds, and I got all the seeds out. It was like 30 seeds or something, and yeah, hopefully I didn't. Yeah, I have three more seeds right there, so that I can grow in my plants. I'll show them like tomorrow before I cut it out. I have plants growing in there, but I don't smoke them. Like the last one I did, which was the first one. Just gave it to my mom. She's gonna make butter and make cookies. So, and I can like do the cookies once a month or whenever the plants are ready, and then I'm curious to know how many batches of cookies they'll make, and then yeah, eat them for when I like train. Yeah, so I day before yesterday, 3 days ago, I rode, I think it was 5 hours or 5.5 hours or something, but I don't know like how far. Watts, because I have the Garmin 1060. It's like the best one, 1030. And like a couple of months ago when I tried it, or a month ago, you know, I just tested it out and it worked, you know. It's connected to the bike, but I have an electric bike, electric shifters, and, you know, so I know the battery works, but it won't connect, so. And I just don't want to deal with it right now, figure it out. So I rode just by remembering how long, and there's 4 gears that I do so far, but I think yesterday I moved into a 5th. So I only ride in the big chain ring. So I have big chain ring, and then second to biggest cog in the back, and that's the easiest. Like, and I think I was riding a little bit of that before, because I only did 3 rides. And oh yeah, so what I was gonna say was 2 days ago, yeah, 5 hours, and then a day before yesterday was 3.5. But then yesterday I did 5 hours again on 2 segments of 2.5, and so and because I'm riding again only because like, I tried to go to the gym day before yesterday. I went to the gym day before yesterday, and I went to try to deep squat on the hack squat. That's one of the exercises I want to do. But when I went into the deep squat, like my right knee was just like wasn't having it. It was like hyperextended or hyper folded, and because it was just inflamed. So I must have blown out my knee on that dumbbell exercise that I have on my main channel. It was like 42 minutes, where I squat pressed 10 pounds, 3 sets of 10, 30 seconds in between, and then 2 minutes, 15 pounds, 3 sets of 10, waited 2 minutes with 30 seconds in between, and then I did 25 pounds, and then I waited 2 minutes, and then I did another 3 sets of 10 at 25 pounds, and then I went 15 pounds and then 10 pounds. But I brought it so that my elbows actually touched my knee every time. I didn't do it the way CrossFitters do it, where they go down and then they stop like that far over so that they can just do it continuously. I did it slowly and did it for full range, but I didn't realize that, because it was rough. It was like as much as I could take, but mainly because of my arms are just so weak. But I also blew out my knee. It's because the next day, that's when I tried to go into the gym and I couldn't do it. And I was like, and also because I'm stretching it, torquing it when I'm stretching it. So when I stretch, I have to do it with my legs open when I stretch my hips. But, so yeah, now I only want to do low impact, like riding, swimming, and rowing. I have a bike, swim machine, and row machine in my house, and then lifting weights. You know, I could just hang out in here all day long. And I still feel like, yeah, I still, like, my brain, it's hard to describe. I feel brain dead. I feel like maybe I'm like senile or something, because, yeah, like I didn't pay my homeowners, and I guess there's a $136 fine I have to pay. I had to pay like $250 fine paying taxes late, and it might even be more because I can't pay until the beginning of the month for my state, and that's in like a week. But yeah, so I have to, because I didn't file the claim right, so I have to call, and I guess they're going to call me back tomorrow, so I have to think about it. But yeah, I'm just irresponsible. Hard to keep up with my apartment, but you know, I rode 5 hours yesterday instead of follow up with this homeowners thing. So I am I'm putting exercise in front of everything else, which is good. Yeah, I feel like I'm addicted to it now. I don't care about anything else. Like just like how I was with the website. So it's good. Sky's the limit. I can go. The problem is, you know, obviously. My body, like, you know, it's different, dude. Like, they have different ages when you can. I think I was listening to somebody about meniscus tear, and he's like, yeah, meniscus tear, you know. I think he was talking about surgery. He's like, yeah, we recommend surgery until you're 35, but not after, because it's hard for it to rebuild, or you don't have enough, or whatever. And yeah, I mean, there's certain levels of like out of shapeness you can get at certain ages when you're not doing anything. I guess when you're doing stuff too, but especially when you're not doing stuff. And I mean, I'm 50 and I didn't do anything at all really for the last 11 years since I lived here. I went on a couple of hikes with Kirsten, but that was it. I went on a couple of bike rides. Maybe a total of, because it was like 17, 20, 22 were the years that I rode. As far as I can remember, I may have, that was with the new bike, and then I rode a little bit with the older bike. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, I did. I even up to the Pizza Peak Highway and stuff. That was in like, I don't know when that was, 15 or something. Anyway, total of couple of dozen, dude. And then until 2010, wasn't doing anything, just living out of the van. I did a bike tour in 2010 though, and then the 24 hours of Moab, but I didn't really train for that after the bike tour because my bike broke in half. And I didn't want to road ride, too lazy. But I should have gone there like the day before, but I was there for like 3 weeks, a couple weeks, because I thought the bike would work. Anyways, yeah, and then before that, I was just sitting around working on the website, and then in Chile, I was writing a little bit for work. But oh my God, so especially the last 10 years, you know, I've just been sitting around. I was riding my bike to wash windows there for a few years, till like 2017 or something, 18. Just around town, but a couple of them were in Longmont. So anyways, for the last, a bunch of years, I haven't done anything, and except for ride my bike to my mom's house, which is like a kilometer away, coasting. So just sitting down the rest of the time. I was laying in bed for a while, and that was kind of helping, but then I was sitting there just down for the last couple of years and cut off the circulation of my legs. And then I was riding yesterday, and my left hip was hurting, and I was thinking maybe the pain from the left hip could have come from riding, like riding too much without building muscle first and just sitting down and going through, but I don't know, could be age. So I still have felt it today. My ankle and my doesn't feel right from my injury, so I'm hoping that that'll go away. I want to start running and hope it goes away from that, but I felt the hip today. So anyways, when I'm riding, I also feel the meniscus like halfway up, or 5 inches up my the inside of my right leg. On the inside, I feel pain, you know, from the meniscus every once in a while, but it's not that bad. So I think the best way to get it strong again would be riding. But so yesterday I think I got up to like a late start. I didn't hang out with her yesterday. That was the day before yesterday was when I helped her, went over there. So somehow I got up to a late start. I did a little bit of stretching maybe. And then I rode 2.5 hours, and then I took like a half-hour break to eat a little bit and to my appetite's not that big, and to smoke weed. I think I'm gonna smoke more weed now. It's fun to smoke a shitload of weed and then ride in there. I was smoking weed. I lost a couple. She said I lost 2 grams. I smoked 2 grams of weed of hers, of my weed from the plant that I grew. Because she had it in there in the jar, and I saw it. But she's gonna make cookies out of the rest. But yeah, it's making me brain dead. So I need to get this house stuff out of the way, the house insurance claim. But and get my taxes off. But I am like, the only thing I care about is training, so that's cool. Like mentally, I'm in the right state of mind. You know, like people might be like, "Oh man, it sucks that I'm like trying to get into doing athletics or sport like older in life, when my body's too old and stuff." You know, but the thing you need to consider is that in order to be an athlete, you need the entire package. You know? And like, the fact of the matter is, when you were younger, you just didn't have the entire package. You didn't have it, like, mentally. Like with me, yeah, sure, maybe I was younger and physically more capable, you know, less injuries. You know, I was starting at a better spot. Maybe because I'm hoping I can bring it back. Just eat a bunch of vitamin C and MSM and bring my body back. But I should take collagen. But you know, but like back then, you didn't have it mentally, and you didn't mentally. Like me, I didn't. I was doing. I couldn't concentrate, you know, for lots of other reasons. Just couldn't concentrate, and so now, like, I can concentrate, and I'm in the perfect physical situation. Like, I have nothing to complain about. It's like, so what? I'm old. Like, everything else is perfect. So just take the ball and run. You know, that's why they have different categories and things, you know. Like, maybe I can't be elite because I'm just too old. Well, then I'll try to compete with people my age, you know. But at the point that I'm at now, I'm like, I'm hoping that I can heal, you know, because like if I can heal my leg, and then I can start training hard with whatever I want to train with, without worrying about like having an injury that never heals, like my ankle or my knees and stuff, and I can get my flexibility back. It's like, why can't I get full strength? Like, be competitive with the strongest people. You know, I haven't hit a roadblock yet, so I still think that I'm capable of, and so that's fun. But also I was getting stronger. Like yesterday, I think I'm getting stronger because you don't need a bike computer. A lot of people don't ride with equipment, with computers, even though we're in an age where you can, just because they get stressed out by it, or it's just too much to deal with. But I'm a gear guy. I like computers, but I can't hook it up. But you don't need a computer to gauge if you're getting stronger. There's other ways, you know, like you just, like, what I'm doing is I'm just remembering how much time I'm riding. But then there's the gears that I was talking about. There were like 4 gears that I would use. It's the second to biggest chain ring in the back, or cog in the back. And I don't know how many teeth that is and what the chain ring is on the front. I'm going to look it up now when I go in there. And then there's 3 ones in front of it, so there were 4. And I think when I first started riding, I was even riding in the biggest one. But then yesterday I was riding down, like even towards the end of the 5-hour ride, I was riding down in the number 4. And then I was getting up and going into number 5. So I'm getting stronger even after just 3 rides. That's the best way to get strong, is just to ride like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day indoor on the rollers. You know, and it's fine to get off the bike and have like a sandwich, take like 20 minutes off every couple of hours and stuff. Then just remember you're accumulative and try to do that much a day, and you'll lose weight. ChatGTP said I'll get from 185 to under 150 in 27 days if I ride 7 hours a day. So, I don't know if it considered like building muscle though. I'm 184.5 pounds, and I had like, I think it said 33.5 body fat, and I tested yesterday and it was the same, which makes me 122 lean body mass. And if I had 9% body fat, I'd be 135 pounds. So I'm like I'm like Jabba the Hutt. I'm just like a blubbery tub of lard. So yeah, losing weight, just sweating would be the best thing. It's fun to smoke weed and listen to music videos. So that's what I'm going to do now. I got my business out of the way. I got the claim adjusted or whatever, and then some, or whatever, filed, and then the insurance person calls me tomorrow, and then I guess we figure out, or I call them, and then we figure out what to do. I give them the receipt, figure out a way to give them a receipt and all that, this business. But if I already have to pay the $135 fee, I guess I have another month, and then it's $25 fee after that or something. Whatever. I don't think people should get too like stressed out about having to pay extra fees to their homeowners and their taxes and stuff, because it's kind of like a donation to your community, you know? Maybe that you're making like subconsciously. Anyways, yeah, or maybe the management's siphoning that for themselves. Oh, fuck. Anyways, my indoor plants seem to be doing okay, so that's cool, because I brought them in like, oh man, I don't even know how long, a week or 2 or something, but they're still healthy, so that's pretty groovy. That's what I wanted. I wanted like I wanted a jungle inside, you know. I got my 4 birds pooping on my bikes, so it's pretty cool. That's my vlog for the day. I'm gonna upload these 2 vlogs. So yeah, what I kind of started the video out was like, I'm still like I'm like floating around in like dream world, dude. That's like, I'm still adjusting. I'm still adjusting mentally to my new life, where all I have to do is ride. It's like I can't believe it, sort of deal. Like I feel like I'm getting away with murder. I feel like I'm like, wait, what? Because like what happened was I was just working all the time, but now it's like, no, I don't have to do that. And I think my income, it went up last month for the first time in like ever, and I mean, I'm big time in debt. But if that continues like that, and I don't give a fuck about the website, all I want to do is train, like, maybe this could last all the way through my 50s. I'm 50. Maybe it could last till I'm 60 or even longer, until I'm like, and I could get like really fucking fit. I could be like a party animal with the exercise. And I feel like super frustrated that I didn't take proper advantage of it before. Like, because I always thought that I would one day, and it's like, well, one day I'm 50. It's like, Jesus Christ. So, but the technology now, oh my God, dude. It's like the golden age, technology-wise. So, like, I don't think I could do it back in the day. Like, if you were to transport me to when I'm 25 or whatever, with the technology the way it was then, even with a 25-year-old body, I'd be like, get me the fuck out of here. even though, I mean, if I could have, it was always there. Like, you could have listened to audiobooks back in like 90 all day long, gone on bike rides, but whatever. No, but now it's so freaking juicy. I'm gonna go and ride right now, smoke a bunch of weed and listen to music videos all day long. And so, luckily my neighbor, maybe I'll check my door today, hasn't complained yet. I haven't done it past 10 yet. They're below me. Their bedroom is below my bedroom. But I'm gonna ride until maybe I get bored or tired or whatever, right? Maybe my knee starts hurting. And then I can switch over to the swim machine and the row machine. Like, I'll never get... I was going to do that last night after the 5 hours of riding. I sat down here and I was going to be like... Because it was only like 8:30. It was like 8:17 by the time I was done. And see, that's the cool thing. If I can just hang out here in the apartment all day, every day, like I'm feeling like I'm on vacation, staying in some badass suite. Because, like, Boulder, where I live in Boulder, it's like the location that I could imagine being like a vacation spot, like a vacation suite to rent out, because it's so fucking in the middle of everything awesome. I'm right on the edge of town. I think on location, I can't remember what, maybe it's Google or something. It actually rates the quality of my neighborhood. Maybe it was Facebook that did that. For Facebook Marketplace, trying to get a roommate, but I have like a 99 quality for biking in the neighborhood, because I'm right next to the bike paths, but right on the edge of town to go on bike rides, on all the best bike rides. There's like one light. Yeah, there's literally only one light. Well, there's actually two lights, but there's no traffic on it, so one actual light. But and I can go under that light, because there's a tunnel if I want to go the other way. So there's zero lights until but yeah, then I can do there's like zero lights. Anyway, 0 to 1 light, depending on which way I want to go. Anyways, then if I want to go that way, it's like one light too. Anyways, yeah, but I don't even have to go outside. I'm in here and it has all this equipment, but I have all day long. So I could go on like a 5-hour ride or more and still take my time. So that's actually one way to kind of take advantage of being old and out of shape, is that I don't need as much per day, you know? Like, ChatGPT is like, do 30 to 60 minutes a day for the first 6 to 12 months. I'm like, what? Oh, my God. No, I think the best thing to do, because I said, what's the training for a 50-year-old out of shape? I think the best would be, see, my stomach's starting to rumble. It's like I'm hungry. I'm going to have some more oatmeal. I had oatmeal like sitting outside all day long yesterday and all night, but I saw it today. And I had one bowl. I don't have another one now, but I would prescribe, like, for myself, 5 to 7 hours a day, 5 to 10 hours a day, 5 to 12 hours a day. Well, actually, not at the beginning. 5 to 7 hours a day for the first couple of weeks on the bike. You know, like today, I would do like 5 hours or more on the bike, and then another like 3 hours on like the swim or the row or something. Like 8 hours a day, kind of like an 8 hour a day job, and do that like a couple of month or two, and then try to crank it up and incorporate other things. I don't know, but to be honest, I don't have that much experience. I'm just kind of like living in my head the whole time, imagining myself doing this in a parallel universe. So it's like a lot of it's hypothetical. Like I think I have more experience than I actually do. You know, I don't even really have that much experience. It's crazy. So, yeah, that's what I'm up to. I'm gonna upload this right now. That'll keep me motivated. And I get to watch the leaves change too. It's a cool time to get in shape because you can see the outside parts change as the inside parts are changing. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.